go over. It started in 1839 and completed in 1841 at a cost of $4,150. We'll be able to see a little better on the inside, but the base of the jail is approximately 3 feet thick. It's built of heavy limestone rock. As it tapers up, it gets a little bit less than that. 1866. James Browning and his family were able to acquire the highest bid. I think. We'll point out a couple other features here. Wherever you see things like the bordering around the doors here, you see this kind of a design that looks like the cross. These are called Christian doors, and this is an original part of the jail. I believe that there's at least 3 or maybe 4 of the doors that would be original. Some of the doors that look newer are probably replacement doors, even though they have that same kind of design. I think the 2 or 3 exceptions might be where they came into the jail for the first time, the mob broke in. Looks like a replacement door. I think the one that goes into the debtor's cell, into the hall here, and to the debtor's cell. That's right, a lot of them carried those canes, which they call rascal beaters. Yeah, that's exactly right. What was that?
Oh, you're going to feed us.
Well, I'll check with the jailer's wife and see what she's got going tonight. She said something about some leftover cabbage from yesterday's garbage, but I'm not sure.
No water?
Yeah, we'll check on that too. I think they just recently took it out of the river. Any other questions? Well, all seriousness, that was an exorbitantly high bail. $500 in a day when probably $50 would have been a more accurate figure to charge him. And I don't imagine it would be easy for them to come up with it. You'd probably have to put up their houses for a bond. And according to our script, a mat similar to the one you see over here in the corner, weighed about 30 pounds. The weight plus the straw pushing down particularly on these working.
Come back here.
The Lord has said that there should be these 2 men were not eyewitnesses. They have been ordained as apostles of the Lord Jesus Christ 20 years before. So we have 2 apostolic eyewitnesses.
Come here. That was the door they had to try to keep closed.
Joseph wrote to his wife. I am very much resigned to my lot, knowing I am justified and have done the best that could be done. Give my love to the children and all my friends, and may God bless you all.
By afternoon, the mood grew somber. Joseph asked John Taylor to sing a favorite hymn.
A poor wayfaring man of grief hath often crossed me on my way, who sued so humbly for relief that I could never answer nay. I had not power to ask his name, whereto he went, or whence he came. Yet there was something in his eye that won my love, I knew not why.
About 5 p.m. on that hot, sultry afternoon, a large group of armed men, some with faces blackened to disguise their identity, headed for the jail. The prisoners hurriedly closed the door and tried to hold it shut. Members of the mob fired into the door. The first shot grazed the lock. A second came through the door, striking Hiram in the face and killing him almost instantly. A hail of bullets whizzed through the air as the door was forced ajar. John Taylor tried to push away the rifles with his walking stick. Then he stepped back toward the window. He was struck in the hip by a bullet. Another ball from outside struck his watch, knocking him back into the room, onto the floor, and almost under the bed. Joseph also started for the window. 2 bullets from outside struck him in the chest. 2 other bullets hit him in the back. He plunged through the window to the ground below, mortally wounded. When Joseph fell, the mob rushed downstairs to see if he was dead. Willard Richards ran to the window and looked down at the prophet's body. As he turned to leave the room, he heard a gasp.
Take me with you.
He pulled the wounded John Taylor from under the bed and hid him in the dungeon cell, thinking the mob would probably return. Outside, someone yelled, "The Mormons are coming!" The mob turned and fled. By morning, many of the townspeople had also fled, fearing vengeance for the death of Joseph and Hiram. But the warning shout and the fear it expressed were unfounded. The vengeance never came. The Latter-day Saints were stunned. Joseph and Hiram were gone. John Taylor and Willard Richards survived to bear this witness.
Joseph lived great, and he died great in the eyes of God and his people. And like most of the Lord's anointed in ancient times, has sealed his mission and his works with his own blood. And so is his brother Hiram. In life they were not divided, and in death they were not separated.
Hi, Steph.
Can I try that? Yeah. Can I try using it?
No, I've seen you try. I got you on tape though, going. Okay, I'll go with you. I'll take you. It's up there. Yep.
That window.
Yep. And he fell down to there.